once lockdowns were lifted or dropped. And I saw firsthand a couple of players didn't feature in Championship with Tipperary this year because of that short run-in. They went from having very little activity to having a lot of activity, and unfortunately they broke down and they didn't have enough time. So yeah, I do think it's probably asking an awful lot of managers to have that understanding, but I think what they should be doing is bringing in people around them or asking for help when it comes to planning these sessions, and then kind of delegating out the responsibility.
Yeah, so just talking about load management and session planning, and I suppose player planning, I don't know whether you're aware, you probably would have come up with the minors, but like the dual player issue is a big problem here in Tipperary, in that a lot of our good hurlers are good footballers as well, and there'll be a bit of to and fro, and there was a decision taken within TIP that only 4 players from like 14, 15 years old could be dual players. What's your opinion from I suppose a physiotherapy or a strength and conditioning point of view? As is a dual player, is that something that we can have going forward, or is the day of the dual player at the elite level gone now?
It's multifactorial, really, isn't it? If there is appropriate and adequate communication between management, then yes, it is doable. But I think the question here is underage elite sport very much success driven? Is it outcome driven? Are we looking to collect trophies, or are we looking to develop players? And I think it stems back to that. And I suppose like the minor hurler manager and the minor football manager, that they both want to go out and win. So they're not going to be concerned with the other team's desires, I suppose. So I think it stems back to that. And it can be very hard to kind of have players at training and not see them visibly training, I suppose. And this is what's needed, you know, if players are going to be involved in both panels, it takes a serious amount of communication to understand not only what that player is doing at county minor level, but what they're doing with their schools. Are they dual players with their schools? Are they playing dual with their clubs? I've had this headache for 3 years. I must have gone through, I don't know how many Panadol packs, because I'm trying to keep track of what they're doing club-wise, school-wise, and I've often had to kind of be in discussion with schools managers, club managers, because I suppose I'm kind of coming from the outside in. I don't have any say biases when it comes to Tipperary or to whatever it might be. I'm very much there with the athlete's health in mind.